What's happening, traders? Welcome back to another video. So it's been a pretty good weekend for me. It was my birthday weekend, so I had lots of fun, but now we're back on the charts and we have just got on to our first trade of the week. Actually, I lied. We had a trade yesterday, which I posted on the Instagram. This is the first trade, second trade of the week, and we're on Eurusd here, and we're on the 5-minute chart. Now, what we have here is a pretty interesting time or setup. We've got this area here, which is a demand zone. As you can see, price is pushed up and we've broken some structure to the left. Then we went down into the demand zone. We found our fair value gaps, which we have one just down here. As you can see, we had a little fill here and then we did get an entry, but then price decided to wham, come down and fill that whole zone there, which was really nice. And we managed to actually get an entry just down here. And as you can see, price is now pushing up into profit, which is nice. I've got the stop loss just below the zone here, but I'm actually going to bring it below the wick because that sort of price action wick is pretty interesting. And then what we're going to do is target a 1-to-1 here, and that's all we're going to do on this trade. And I'm going to tell you the reason why in a second. I'm just going to put everything in. There we go. We're almost there actually, which is going to be really nice. Hopefully we can get there. But the reason why I'm only going to take this 1-to-1 and not potentially target upwards is because if we have a look to the 30-minute, we actually have a insanely large demand zone down here, as you can see. Now this area is far stronger than this one, and I do believe that price is going to come down to here at some point, but I think we're going to have a reaction off here and then potentially do something a little like this. That's pushing up really nicely, so we're just going to jump in now, see what we get, and we're going to go like so. Oh, it's dropping down. So we're going to take... No, we're going to let it go. Come on. It's pushing up. So we're going to let this go, and hopefully we can get to our first TP there. Yeah, once we do get there, I will take probably 80%, leave the other 80% running, to be fair, but I don't think it's going to go much higher because we have this zone below. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. I do think that price is going to visit down here. We've got fair value gaps beforehand, and actually on the 1 hour it looks a little cleaner. You can see this candle here, and then we also had a liquidity grab below these lows, and then price is pushed up. So this is a really nice area. And actually, while we're waiting for this to happen, let's go down and have a look at what price action and stuff we've got in the zone. So we've got a fair value gap here from the bottom of this little wick to the top of this blue bar there. That's on the 5-minute, so we're going to jump down to the lower time frames and see if we've got any more, which we do. So we're actually going to change that now. We're going to put that there, and then we've got one here and here, and they're the most extreme gaps in the zone. So I'd expect price to come down and take those out before we were looking for buys if price comes down there, which I think it will at some point. Also, another interesting thing is that in about an hour we have Fed Chair Powell doing a speech, which is going to make price on this pair and all the USD pairs basically go pretty volatile. So that's why I don't want to be in this trade for too long. And we're just going to basically go for this 1-to-1 and see if we can get it. So I'm going to come back and hopefully this is pushed up a little bit more, and we'll see what's going on. Alright then, guys, so we actually managed to we did get a little bit off the trade here, but we've taken a loss now. Okay, so we haven't hit break even. We took a little bit off, we left it running, we've hit a loss. But what we're going to do now is we're going to adapt to the market, right? We've got 2 minutes left on this candle here, right? And if this candle closes below this white line, which you can see was recent resistance and recent support, then that is a sign for me that price is going to push down to this area, which is what we're looking for, right? We have 15 minutes until New York Stock Exchange opens. So I do think that they're ideally going to be wanting to push price down to here to grab some liquidity or whatever, come down to this demand zone and then push up. So we've got 1 minute and 43 seconds left. So we're going to wait and see if we can get this going. And then we'll go from there, basically. So yeah, took a little bit of a loss there. I think I actually managed to get like $8 off this trade. I took a little bit off the top, but not the full amount. And I can throw that on the screen now if you want to see it. It's just a very small amount. So yeah, but what we're going to do now is we're just going to flow with the market, right? The market wants to come down to here. We thought we'd take a little scalp off this zone, got a little scalp, and now we're going to look for the downside. So let's just wait and see, and yeah, we'll come back in a second. Okay, close below. Ideally, what I'd like to see is price to push up here a bit and get a top wick a little bit and then flip bearish again. That would be ideal. So we'll come back, see if we can get that. I've just got to go out the room quickly and check something. So we're getting a push up now. Right, I'm going to leave this recording while I just jump out the room quick. Okay, back. So ideally now I want to wait for this candle to either flip bearish and break its low. Okay. Because then that shows that price is likely going to want to push down, because we could still get a fake out here and price could come back up. But this area down here is so strong that I'd be quite happy to take a trade down here if we do get it. So we're going to come back for that in a second. Okay guys, so we just flipped bearish and we're going to enter the trade because that's looking good for me. It's looking pretty strong. As I say, we've got this magnetic area down below that price is going to want to visit to. So I'm going to put stop loss above the previous candle high for 10 pips. And then we're going to tend our stop loss, our full TP is going to be down at this point, and we're going to manage it from there. So just going to put stop loss in, which is at 106.6, put that at 10. And then full TP is at 6320. Okay, so good price action so far. Price is pushing down. And yeah, so it's looking like a nice trade, hopefully. So we should see how it goes. So I'll come back when we got a little bit more information. Alright then guys, so about 20 seconds away from this 30-minute candle closing, and it is closing quite nicely in the zone, hopefully. There is always chance in 14 seconds anything could happen, but we can see that now we did flip up bullish again on this candle. It's now flipped bearish again. We've got 5 seconds, and that will give us a closure of the 30-minute candle below this zone as well, giving us added confirmation that price is wanting to go to the downside. Now, I'm quite happy for price to push up a little bit here, and then hopefully look for price to then flip bearish, and this candle flip bearish, and then also the new 15-minute candle to flip bearish, and then we'll see how it goes. So everything's looking okay at the moment, but we'll come back when we've got some more information a bit later. Alright then guys, so as you can see, this has pushed down really nicely now. The 30-minute candle has pushed down, and that was during the open of the New York Stock Exchange. So we've got 20 minutes now until the news. So I'm going to leave this trade running until the news announcement. Probably I'm going to look about 5 to 3. I'm going to start to look at coming out of the trade, purely because I don't know how it's going to be volatile, but I don't know how volatile it's going to be, and I don't know what the news is going to be like, because I'm not a fundamental trader. I am a technical analysis trader, so the news for me is not what I trade on. I trade on the charts, and that's it. So I don't want to be overexposed while that news comes out. So hopefully we can get a few more pips, and then we can come out there. But at the moment we're still in a nice amount of profit, and we'll manage it as we get to it. So see you in a sec. Alright then guys, so just jumping back in, we just had a really nice push down down to this point. Price is looking, well, it wants to come and see that zone, right? It's going to come into that zone. I don't see price turning around here. I am going to look to manage the trade potentially just above the zone, because at that point we are in a nice amount of profit. As I say, we've got news coming out in 13 minutes, and I don't want to be overexposed in the news. But what I'll do is, I won't close out the trade completely, I don't think. I'm going to take 80%. I'm going to bring my stop loss to break even. And then if the news does shoot price up or shoot price down, then it's all good. But what I might do is I'm going to, if price does, when the news does come out, I'm going to, as I say, take 80%, bring stop loss to break even. And then I'm going to open up the, take profit, because price could literally just dive down to this area, and if it does, then I want to take advantage of it and not just get TP'd out straight away, right? So it's a low risk trade, and then I can just manage the trade. And what price may do is come down, take out the liquidity below these equal lows here, come down, take out this fair value gap, and then eventually come down to here from that news. So that's the plan, and I'm going to probably look to do that in a minute. As I say, we've got 11 minutes now until news comes out. It is a speech, so it could take a little while after 3 o'clock. It's not like a news release. So the speech is at 3 o'clock. So we'll see how that goes. Right then guys, so just jumping in, I'm in an interesting situation right now because we are very close to news. and we're at break-even point. Okay, the price is pushed down, and now we've just flipped bullish. We filled this whole gap. I still think the price is going to come down to the zone, and if I'm going down to the lower time frames, we could just be retesting this area before coming down. So I'm going to hold for a little bit, see if we can get down just a little bit more, because this is a very interesting move. It's very uniform. So if we can get a break of a candle low here, I'm going to be confident to stay in the trade for a little bit longer. Okay, there it is. Oh no, it's not. No, I'm exiting the trade there. It's too close at break even, so we didn't lose anything, but it's a shame because we were up quite a bit. I wanted price to come down perhaps just a little bit more, but as it started to come up, I wanted to see if it was going to turn around, and it didn't, and we did get to break even, but we didn't lose, so that is a plus. Basically now what we're going to do is just watch and see what news does, and then this is likely going to turn around now, and then yeah, be really annoying, but whatever. We didn't lose. We managed to trade. We protected our capital, which is the most important thing, and yeah, we've come out the trade because, as I say, perilously close to a high risk news for the USD. So let's see how it goes, and we'll come back and see how this ended up. Alright guys, so the news is coming out, and as you can see, we are going down to TP. That's the way it goes sometimes, man. You know, it's a kick in the teeth, but it is what it is. Look at that. We're going to smash through RTP. I should have stayed in the trade. In hindsight, all that, you know, hindsight trading, whatever. I felt for me, the best thing to do at this point was to close out the trade and not take a risk. And yeah, we didn't win on that one. But it is what it is. All right. At least the analysis was correct, and I can call that a win, right? So you're going to leave the video there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.